Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today in this video we're going to be doing a ranking Fortnite skins video. I'm getting into these videos a lot more recently and I've done at least maybe 2 of them. I can't really remember. But today I'm going to be ranking the Marvel and DC skins, so basically crossover skins in Fortnite. And there's so many that I would need to make a part 2 to cover them all. So hit that like button if you want a part 2 and comment down below what crossovers I should rank next. Alright everyone, so coming in at last place has to be Cable. I know my brother Ronan really likes this skin, but I just think it's really bulky and like when you're using it in game you look like a big truck walking around because it's so big, and like when you ADS try to aim in it's so hard to see because of his huge shoulders and huge arms. Some people that play casually don't really mind that, but even when I do play casually, I really hate it. And the color scheme is really noticeable from far away, and I just think it's a competitive disadvantage. And overall, the skin's alright with the hood up style, but I really don't like it at all. Next up, we have Star-Lord, which doesn't look a lot like Star-Lord, and it's pretty boring, so that's why it's this low. I just think it looks too much like the Rust Lord, and it has a very boring color scheme. It's just a overall boring skin. Next up, I was gonna put this one behind Star-Lord, but just because it looked a little bit better, like the color scheme, I had to put it ahead of Star-Lord. This is Captain America. I really don't like this skin. I think Fortnite didn't do good trying to make Captain America. I think they could have done much better. Maybe they could do a hat off style, helmet off. The back bling is so big. I really like the idea of having it be a pickaxe, but if they made it smaller and still had the pickaxe and back bling abilities, I think it would be much better. But I don't like the skin, and sorry if any of you like it. Next up we have a surprising one, probably to most of you, Deadpool. I think the skin for some reason has a dirty look to it that I don't really like, and it is pretty bulky for some reason, and it doesn't go good with a lot of back blings. The brown on the red style is really off-putting with back blings, and it makes it look really bad. In the helmet off style, I don't even know why anyone would use it. I really don't like it either. The second style, the gray style I got, is actually kind of cool, but it's still very bulky. Next up we have the comic book version of Batman, so I'm not putting the two Batmans together. I had to put it ahead of these other skins just because Batman's iconic and I really like Batman. It's a little chunky, it's a little bulky, but it has a okay color scheme with a lot of back blings. And who doesn't want to be walking around the Fortnite map looking like a superhero? I mean, like, any of these skins would be good for that. Next up we have a skin called Domino with a great color scheme, but I think it's just a little boring. It's like the equivalent of Star-Lord, but it has a better color scheme because Star-Lord was boring but had a bad color scheme. This one's boring but has a good color scheme, so that's why it's so far ahead of it. I think it's okay, it's a clean skin, but it's pretty boring. I don't really like it. Next up we have Catwoman. Catwoman's cool and all, but I think like the Lynx is a little bit better, which is similar. I don't know why I don't like the Catwoman a lot, but I just don't, if I'm being honest. But I had to put it somewhere in this list, so I decided to put it like closer to the middle. Next up we have Black Widow, which I think is actually a really cool skin and has a really cool pickaxe. It's got a great color scheme, red and black, and that goes good with tons of back blings, and it's a nice size for a skin, and I wish I bought it. Next up we have the Psylocke. This one has an amazing back bling. It's like really, really good. This is our number 3 spot, by the way. I really wanted to put it at number 1, but I just thought the next 2 were a little bit better. This final 3 could have all been swapped around, and I still would have liked it. So they're kind of all in a tie, but I had to put them somewhere, so that's why Psylocke comes in at number 3. I really like it, the color scheme is cool, but I just think the little cloth coming off the back is just really long, and it's like the Siona skin, it's kind of distracting in game. But other than that, it's a really good skin. Coming in at number 2, we have Harley Quinn with a great pickaxe, actually 2 pickaxes, some of my favorite that I wish I got, but I didn't play Fortnite around that time. I took a big break from Fortnite from like Season 9 to Season 2 of Chapter 2, but I started playing in Season 3. But other than that, Harley Quinn's a great skin. I like the second style a lot. I think it's really clean. But it doesn't come in at number 1. It could, but it's just this next one is a little bit better. At number 1, we have the Batman Dark Knight style. I love it so much. It's so slim and it's so clean, and its color scheme is all black, and that goes good with so many back blings. I kind of wish I bought it. It's amazing. Like, and the back bling is pretty big. I'm not a big fan of the back bling, but I think it would go good on skins other than itself. Big capes I don't really like, but it would work on Batman because it is Batman, and I put it ahead of these other two skins because Batman is so iconic and it's just such a great superhero, and it's actually a really good skin. Sorry that I forgot Black Manta on this list, as some of you may know, but if I were to rank him on this list, if I remembered to, he would have been closer to the bottom because he's so bulky, and I don't like the bulky skins. It goes good with a lot of back blings, but he would probably be around, like, in between, like, Captain America and Star-Lord, around there. But, continue the video. Now that we're done with the list, I'm gonna say that the Cuddle Pool and, the Raven Pool aren't on this list just because they aren't actual characters from Marvel or DC, so they're my honorable mentions. But if I were to put them in this list, Raven Pool would be higher than Cuddle Pool just because I think Raven Pool looks a lot cooler, and I almost bought it, actually. Thank you for watching this video. Tell me if your opinions are different in the comments below. Leave your rankings down there. And like the video, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.